All right, welcome into Jammin' Sports, everybody. On this Wednesday, we have a doubleheader for you today, as we'll be wrapping up week number 7 of our current sim season. First up, it'll be the Sunday night game between the Bengals and the Vikings. The Bengals come in at 4-1. The Vikings struggling; they're at 2-3. And then the Monday night game will be the LA Chargers and the undefeated New York Jets. More on that game when we get there. Evil Dead is 52-38 on the season. He's still, let's do the math, that's 14 games up. Let's head out to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota for this one. If you're watching this on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Please subscribe. And hit the notification bell. And don't miss any of the action here at Jammin' Sports. All right, it's the Bengals and the Vikings. Welcome into U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the Bengals and the Vikings. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-1 Bengals, the 2-3 Vikings. The Bengals trying to stay up in the AFC Central. Minnesota will get the ball first. We're underway. Live from Minneapolis. Fielded by Carnes at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Gerald Carnes brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Vikings will have it, 1st and 10. Carnes in his 5th year out of UCLA. Starting quarterback Jay Foster in his 2nd year out of Michigan. The Vikings come in at 2-3. We'll go over the standings here in a second. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. At their own 30-yard line, just underway. Our Week 7 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster hands off to Carrington. And Max Carrington, the rookie out of Rutgers, gets a couple of yards. Let's take a look at the Vikings offense. Up front, Beasley, Blanchard, Valley, Brocious, and Rolla. And then it's James, Hill, Carrington, Underwood, and Carnes. A gain of 2 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 8. Misty's got the Vikings by 4. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Vikings. She likes the purple teams. Vikings at their own 32. Foster under center. Foster drops back. Looking, throws outside. Caught by Darren Kelly. Fumbles, and the Bengals pounce on it. Kevin Wilson, the linebacker, recovers the fumble. Now, was Darren Kell, the tight end, was he down? Let's watch the replay. And that ball's coming out. Nathan Langford made the hit, number 76. And that ball is coming out before he hits the ground. That's a fumble. That's going to be Cincinnati football. So the Vikings fumble on the opening drive on the 2nd play of the game. And now the Bengals will take over. Cincinnati will have it at the Minnesota 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Big break for the Bengals. Still waiting for Evil Dead to show and give his prediction. 1st and 10 from the 39. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan looking. Nolan is going to get sacked back at the 43-yard line. A loss of 5 on the play. Making the sack, number 91, Cedric James, the second-year defensive tackle out of California. It'll be 2nd and 15 from the 43. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Granger up the middle, and Granger out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6, it'll be 3rd and 9. That was Ginger. 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Looking, throws, caught wide open. Isaac Curtis down to the 16-yard line. A 22-yard gain by Curtis. And that'll be a 1st down for the Bengals in his 6th year out of Washington. And the Bengals are now knocking at the door, threatening. First and 10, Cincinnati at the Minnesota 16. Coming up on 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Bengals trying to capitalize off the turnover. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off. No, play action, rolls out, dumps it off to Nick Austin. And Austin, the tight end, down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Austin in his 9th year out of Texas. And that'll stop the clock for the moment. 5:52 left to play here in the first quarter. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals at the Viking 8. Nolan hands off to Eric Granger, and Granger very close to the marker, picks up a yard down to the 7-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. On the tackle, Anthony Clemens, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Austin Peay. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Cincinnati at the Vikings 7. Bengals come out. Cincinnati in the I formation.
Let's go. Blue lining.
Nolan draws back. Throws across the middle to Kedrick Mosley. And Mosley down to the 1. A 6-yard gain by Kedrick Mosley, the 7th-year receiver out of Eastern Washington. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bengals at the Viking 1-yard line. On the tackle, Jeremy Bell, the 6th-year defensive back out of Alabama. It'll be 1st and goal, Cincinnati. The Bengals, the defending Super Bowl champions, 4 and 1 coming in. 1st and goal from the 1. Nolan under center. Nolan, 3-step drop, throws, incomplete. He was looking for Nick Austin. He led him too much. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. .440 left in the first quarter, no score. Bengals trying to cash in. They're about the half-yard line, 2nd and goal. Nolan under center.
Let's go. 3-19.
Curtis in motion. Nolan draws back. Throws. Wide open. Nick Austin. Touchdown. Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown catch by the 9th-year tight end out of Texas, Nick Austin. And the Bengals go up 6-0. So Cincinnati capitalizes off the fumble recovery, and they march in and get a touchdown. And now Luke Jones will come on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Bengals lead it 7-0, 4:37 left here in the first quarter. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our Week 7 Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. So the Vikings fumbled on their opening drive, and the Bengals capitalized and punched it in for a touchdown. And now the Vikings will get the ball for the second time, down 7-0. We've got the Chargers and the undefeated Jets up next. It'll be the Monday night game to wrap up the week. The second half of our doubleheader. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Carnes at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Gerald Carnes brings it out to the 31-yard line. And that's where the Vikings will have it. 1st and 10, 4:33 left in the first quarter. Vikings offense comes back out. Jay Foster, the quarterback, in his second year out of Michigan. Foster had a rough rookie year, and the Vikings are 2-3. They're off to a rough start here in his second season. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun.
Here we go. 3-19.
Foster fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, caught by James out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 15 yards. Rondé James, the rookie receiver out of Arizona, their first-round draft pick. 15 yards and a first down for Minnesota. On the tackle, number 34, Trayon Taylor, the defensive back. Taylor, the third-year safety out of Connecticut. 1st and 10 Vikings from the 46. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Foster to Max Carrington around the outside, across midfield to the 48. A gain of 6. On the tackle, Kevin Wilson, the 4th-year linebacker out of Maryland. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Vikings now at the Bengal 48-yard line. Vikings trying to get back in the game. Down 7-0. 2nd and 4. Foster in the shotgun. Foster hands off to Carrington up the middle. Carrington across the 40 and down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 16 for Max Carrington, the rookie back out of Rutgers. And that'll be another Viking first down. Making the tackle, number 46, Ed Robinson, the 9th-year safety out of Connecticut. 1st and 10 Vikings at the Bengal 32. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun.
Here we go now.
Foster fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's going to take off. He's got room. And Jay Foster making some moves and gets down to the 22-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9. He'll be just shy of the first down. It'll be 2nd in inches. Making the tackle, Mario Smith, the 7th-year safety out of Wisconsin, number 21. Interconference matchup here in Week 7. On 2nd and inches from the Bengal 22. The Vikings come out with Foster in the shotgun. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington makes his way down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 yards and a Viking first down. So that keeps the drive alive. I think Ross Browner made the tackle, number 79, the 11th-year defensive end out of Florida. 2:10 and counting here in the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0. On 1st and 10 from the Bengal 20. Foster in the eye. Foster to Carrington up the middle, and Carrington across the 15 down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. A nice run by Max Carrington, picking up big yardage on first down. The Vikings now at the Bengal 13-yard line. Vikings come out. 4 receivers wide. 3 to the far side. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Hill this time. And Hill down to the 9-yard line. Jake Hill, the third-year back out of Buffalo, the University of Buffalo. And that should be a 4-yard gain in a Viking first down. A minute 15 and counting. Vikings trying to tie it up. 1st and goal from the Bengal 9. Vikings in the offset eye. Foster hands off to Jake Hill again. And Hill's going to lose a yard back to the 10-yard line. On the tackle, number 59, Don Phillips, the 5th-year linebacker out of UCLA. And that will bring up 2nd and goal back at the 10. Also in on the tackle, number 99, Gerald Green, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of Savannah State. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0. 2nd and goal for the Vikings at the Bengal 10. I think we had an injury timeout on the previous play. And now we're ready to go. Vikings come out in the I formation. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington's going to lose another yard. This time in the hands of Kim Phillips, the rookie defensive back out of Duke. And it's going to be 3rd and goal back at the 11. It was 1st and goal at the 9. 2nd and goal from the 10, and now 3rd and goal from the 11. The Vikings are going backwards. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock winding down. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster looking. Throws. Caught by Mills. Touchdown! Vikings! An 11-yard touchdown catch by John Mills, the rookie receiver out of UNLV. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this one up. Boy, he turned Kim Phillips around. Nice catch by John Mills for the touchdown. And now Randy Lloyd, the rookie kicker out of Utah State, will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 7 with 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our Week 7 Sunday night game here on Jammin' Sports. The Tirico and Collinsworth game on NBC. We're off to a good start. Tied at 7. Chargers Jets coming up next. The Monday night game to wrap up the week. We'll be at MetLife Stadium for that. That's right. Gracie's favorite team, the Phone Chargers. Kicking off will be Randy Lloyd. Fielded by Cooper at the goal line over the 15-20. And Steve Cooper, in his 3rd year out of Stephen F. Austin, brings it out to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will have it, 1st and 10. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Michael Nolan, the 12th-year quarterback out of Army, will lead the offense. Coming up on the end of the first quarter here. Those Viking throwbacks look good. We've been using them all season. 1st and 10 from the 25. Nolan under center.
Green 39.
Nolan hands off to Eric Granger. And Eric Granger makes his way to the 29-yard line. The second year back out of UCLA. A gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the tackle, Eric Mason, the third-year defensive tackle out of Maryland. And that will probably take us to the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We go to the second quarter. The Bengals and the Vikings are tied at 7. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Bengals at their own 29. Cincinnati at 4-1, the Vikings at 2-3. We'll take a look at the standings right after this play. We'll get you up to speed on what's going on. On 2nd and 6, Nolan under center. Nolan draws back, looking, rolls out, throws deep, incomplete. He was looking for number 84. That's Kedrick Mosley. In the AFC Central, the Bengals come in at 4-1. The Browns are a half game back at 4-2. The Colts at 3-3. And then the Ravens and Steelers at 2-4. On 3rd and 6, Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back, throws, high arcing pass, incomplete. Nick Austin couldn't come down with it. He was well covered. Ty Martin on the coverage, the linebacker. It'll bring up 4th down. In the NFC Central, Tampa Bay is 4-2, Green Bay 3-3, Detroit 3-4, Minnesota's 2-3, and the Bears are 2-4. Brett Kern back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Carnes at the 20-yard line, breaks a tackle. Gerald Carnes brings it out to the 34-yard line. So Minnesota will take over at their own 34 in a tie ball game. We're tied at 7. Evil Dead's got the Bengals -1. I'll give it to you there, Evil Dead, since they're tied. Misty's got the Vikings by 4, she said. By the way, Evil Dead is 52-38. And Evil Dead's Jets play next. The 6-0 Jets play the 3-3 Chargers next. Foster in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Foster back. Throws to the near side. Caught on the sideline by John Mills. A 5-yard gain to be 2nd and 5. All right, Evil Dead, that's fine. We're wrapping up week 7 with our Sunday night game and our Monday night game. 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Foster in the shotgun. Foster draws back. It's a blitz. Throws it outside. Carrington escapes a tackle, and he gets down to the 43-yard line. That'll be a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2. Waldo's in the house, rooting for the Vikings. Waldo always seems to be rooting for the team that Evil Dead does not pick. I've noticed. Evil Dead took the Bengals in this one. Waldo's in the house. He's hiding somewhere here at U.S. Bank Stadium. We got to find him. Where's Waldo? Check the concessions. I'm sure he's over there. 3rd and 2 for the Vikings now from their own 43-yard line. Misty says purple team's going to win. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster fakes the handoff, throws, caught by Underwood. Out to the 46-yard line. An 11-yard gain by Lawson Underwood, the 8th-year tight end out of Iowa. And that'll be a 1st down for the Vikings. Waldo, Misty says you're at the popcorn stand. Is she correct? She's trying to find you. She's playing Where's Waldo? Look for the red and white striped shirt at the concession stand. 1st and 10 Vikings. Nope, Waldo says nope, he's not there. First and 10 from the Bengal 46. Foster to Carrington. And Carrington to the 45. A gain of a yard. Not even that much. It'll be second and 10. On the tackle, Trey Cook, the second-year linebacker out of South Carolina. Okay, she's looking for you on the sidelines. Are you on the sidelines? Second and 10 from the 45. Foster in the shotgun. Foster hands off to Carrington up the middle, and Carrington with a first down out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 12, and that'll be a Vikings first down. Waldo says, nope, Misty, not on the sidelines. I think he's in the Viking locker room using the jacuzzi while they're out on the field. That's where I think he is. First and 10 Vikings at the Bengal 33. 5:40 left to play in the first half, tied at 7. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington to the 26, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6, it'll be second and 4. Mario Smith on the tackle for the Bengals. All right, I guessed correctly. Second and 4 for the Vikings. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back, throws downfield, caught by Hawkins, and Hawkins down to the 14. A gain of 12. First down, Minnesota. Marcus Hawkins, the second-year receiver out of Missouri. Mario Smith making the tackle. The Vikings can take the lead here with a touchdown. The Bengals had a 7-0 lead. The Vikings fumbled the ball on the second play of the game. The Bengals cashed that one in for a touchdown. But then the Vikings came back and scored a touchdown. They forced a Bengal punt, and now the Vikings have it again. First and 10 at the Bengal 14. Minnesota comes out in the I formation. Foster hands off to Hill, and Jake Hill, a 6-yard gain up the middle to the 8-yard line. Make it a 5-yard gain. It'll be second and 5. Making the tackle, Quentin Austin, the 9th-year linebacker out of Navy. It'll be second and 5 for the Vikings at the Bengal 8. 4:20 and counting. We're in the second quarter. In the offset I. Foster hands off to Hill, and Hill is in for the touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run by Jake Hill. And the Vikings take a 13-7 lead. The Vikings take the lead for the first time. And now Randy Lloyd will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Vikings lead it 14-7. 4:10 remaining here in the first half. Here at U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 7 here at Jammin' Sports. With the Chargers and Jets up next. Our Monday night game up next. Randy Lloyd will kick off for the Vikings. Up 14-7. There's the kickoff. This will be fielded by Tyler at the 2-yard line. Over the 20, 25. And Corey Tyler, the 3rd-year receiver out of Florida, brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will have it, first and 10. Michael Nolan, the quarterback. He was the MVP in the Super Bowl last season in the Bengals' victory over the Eagles. The Bengals are the defending Super Bowl champions. They come in at 4-1. Their only loss so far this season was at home to Tampa Bay. That was in week 3. First and 10. In the offset I, Nolan Hands off to Eric Granger. And Granger out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Make it a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, number 91, Cedric James. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Bengals come out in the offset eye on 2nd and 5. Nolan drops back. Dumps it off, coming across Mosley, but he can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by number 40, Dylan Douglas, the third-year defensive back out of Colgate. So we have 2 players from Colgate in the league. Third and 5 from the 34. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws. Caught by Mosley. A flag is down as he makes the catch at about the 41. A gain of 7. Let's check out the penalty. This one may be coming back.
Holding offense.
Holding on the Bengals. On Brody Yeri, the left guard.
Still 3rd down.
Back him up 10 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15 back at the 24-yard line for Cincinnati. That'll stop the clock. 3:28 left in the half. Bengals come out, 3rd down. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Rolls out. Throws, dumps it off to Granger. And Granger's going to be well shy of the 1st down. He only picks up 4 yards. Ty Martin on the tackle, the 5th-year linebacker out of Tennessee. Just a 4-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 11. And the Bengals are going to have to punt. Coming up on 3 minutes left here in the half. Brett Kern back to punt. Kern gets the punt away. This will be fielded by Carnes at the 24. And Carnes brings it out to the 37-yard line, Gerald Carnes. So the Vikings now with a chance to score before halftime. Already up 14-7. They can make it a 2-score game. Now the Bengals do get the ball first in the second half. Minnesota from their own 37, 2:46 left in the half, and they have 3 timeouts. Vikings come out, 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Throws downfield, caught by Mills, and John Mills out to the 49. A gain of 12, and that'll be a Minnesota 1st down. On the tackle, number 23. That's Kim Phillips. 1st down Vikings at their own 49. 2:25 left, clock's running. We'll probably have the 2-minute warning after this play. Foster in the shotgun. Foster fakes the handoff, throws downfield, caught by Kell out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a 1st down for the Vikings. As that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Vikings up 14-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. First and 10 Vikings at the 40-yard line. Vikings come out, 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Minnesota still with 3 timeouts. Foster hands off to Carrington up the middle, and Max Carrington out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 3. Make it a gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. On the tackle, Trey Cook, the linebacker. Clock continues to move. Neither team taking a timeout. 1:40 left. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Foster hands off to Carrington. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Trey Cook came up and made the tackle once again for the Bengals. 1:15 and counting in the half. Vikings up 14-7. It's a big 3rd down. 3rd and 6 from the Bengal 37. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun.
39. Green 39.
Foster drops back. Foster throws, caught by Carrington coming across. And Max Carrington down to the 17-yard line. A 20-yard gain. And the Vikings take a timeout with 55 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 Vikings at the Bengals 17. Well, the Bengals got out to a quick 7-0 lead, capitalizing off a fumble recovery. But it's been all Vikings ever since. 14 unanswered by Minnesota, and they're about to score more. They're in field goal range. 1st and 10 from the Bengals 17. 4 receivers set wide. Foster under center.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Foster looking. Foster, he's going to take off, and Jay Foster's in for the touchdown. Escapes a tackle, a nice spin move, and gets in. A 17-yard touchdown run by Jay Foster, the second-year quarterback out of Michigan. And the Vikings go up 20-7. Major upset brewing here. Spun out of that tackle. Trey Cook couldn't bring him down. And now Randy Lloyd will come on for the extra point. You got to like that, Waldo. And now Lloyd for the PAT, the rookie kicker out of Utah State. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead it 21-7. 49 seconds left to play. Here in the second quarter, we're approaching halftime. Waldo likes it. Live from US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Our Week 7 Sunday night game. And the Vikings have scored 21 unanswered points to take a 21-7 lead. And now the Bengals, they still have 3 timeouts. Lloyd will kick off. And this will be fielded by Tyler at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25. And Corey Tyler brings it out to the 26-yard line. First down, Bengals. Let's see if Cincinnati can do something before halftime. We've got the Chargers and the Jets up next. We'll be at MetLife Stadium for that one, our Monday night game to wrap up the week. 1st and 10. Nolan under center. Nolan draws back. Throws, caught by Jackson, out to the 33-yard line. Tyler Jackson making the catch, the 4th-year receiver out of West Virginia. The Bengals take a timeout with 40 seconds left to play in the half. It'll be 2nd and 3 at their own 33-yard line. Cincinnati does get the ball first in the second half. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Waldo in the house. Misty's here. On second down, Nolan in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Nolan draws back. Throws downfield, caught by Curtis. And Isaac Curtis, 10 yards out to the 43-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. The Bengals take a timeout. They have one left. 35 seconds left in the first half. Cincinnati not quite in field goal range yet. The stadium with the translucent roof. U.S. Bank Stadium. Lets the natural sunlight in when it's a day game. First and 10 Bengals at their own 43. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws. Caught by Curtis. And Isaac Curtis out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 17. First down Bengals. Clock is running. 23 seconds. Bengals in the hurry up. Nolan takes the snap. Nolan looking. Rolls out. Nolan fires. Throws to Granger. He falls down out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Eric Granger, the second-year back out of UCLA. "14 seconds left in the half. It'd be a 55-yard field goal from here. Bengals need to get closer. They still have a timeout. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws down the middle and is nearly picked off. Incomplete. Broken up by Montel Monroe, the 7th-year safety out of Florida State. Oh, he should have picked that one off. He was looking for Nick Austin, the tight end. Oh, so close. 11 seconds left. The Bengals still have a timeout. They'll try to get closer. At the Viking 38. Nolan under center. Nolan draws back. Nolan looking, throws, incomplete. The intended receiver, Kedrick Mosley, he overthrew him. And that'll bring up 4th and 8. 7 seconds left. Do they try a 55-yard field goal? They're going to try a 55-yard field goal. Luke Jones. From 55, the kick is up, and it's wide left. No good. It remains a 21-7 ball game in favor of the Vikings with 2 seconds left in the half. See if the Vikings just take a knee and go to halftime. Waldo's Vikings are leading 21-7. And Misty's Vikings, she took them too. This will be the last play of the half. Well, they're going to run a play. They're not going to take a knee.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Foster hands off to Carrington around the outside across midfield. And we go to halftime. Your halftime score, Minnesota 21, Cincinnati 7. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Vikings lead the Bengals in our Week 7 Sunday night game, 21-7. The Bengals will get the second half kickoff, down by 2 touchdowns. Waldo says, "Go Vikings." There's the kickoff. Fielded at the goal line by Cooper over the 10, 15, 20, 25. Steve Cooper, nice return out to the 36-yard line. The third-year defensive back out of Stephen F. Austin. 3 guesses where that university is located. And the first 2 don't count. First and 10, Bengals from the 36-yard line as we start quarter number 3. I'll tell you who these teams play next week, right after this play. I like to look ahead. First and 10 from the 36. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws, and is picked off by Jeremy Bell. The Vikings get it back on the first play of the second half. Jeremy Bell, the 6th-year back out of Alabama, and brings it back to the Bengal 46-yard line. The Bengals throw a pick on the first play of the third quarter. Wow. The intended receiver was number 84, Kedrick Mosley. The ball was thrown a bit behind, allowing for the pick. First and 10, Minnesota going the other way. The Vikings play at Detroit next week. Cincinnati plays at Pittsburgh. First and 10 for the Vikings. Vikings can make it a 3-touchdown game if they get a score here, a touchdown. They can make it a 3-possession game with a field goal. Foster in the shotgun, first and 10. Foster back. Foster throws to the near side, caught by Carnes at the 39, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6, it'll be 2nd and 4. Vikings trying to capitalize off the pick. Mario Smith on the tackle for Cincinnati. Interconference matchup. This season, the AFC Central is playing the NFC Central in interconference games. Foster under center on second down. Foster hands off to Carrington. And Carrington to the 37. And that'll be a gain of 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the 37-yard line. Vikings in Bengal territory. Foster under center. Foster, play action, rolls out. Foster's going to take off. He's got the first down, and Jay Foster down to the 29-yard line. An 8-yard gain on the scramble. First down, Minnesota. Let's watch the replay. Who finally made the tackle? It was number 23 for the Bengals, Kim Phillips. Finally brought him down. Trailing the play was number 99 or 95, Cedric Jordan. First and 10, Vikings at the Bengal 29. Minnesota up 21-7 in the I formation. Foster, play action. Foster throws, and it's incomplete. Looking for Gerald Carnes, and it was batted away by Andrew Wilson in his 8th year out of East Carolina. Wilson just slapping it away. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the Bengal 29. 6:17 left here in the third quarter. Vikings up by 14, looking for more. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the gun. The Bengals need a turnover. Foster back, throws outside, caught by Underwood, turns upfield, and lost in Underwood. to the 8-yard line. A 21-yard gain by the 8th-year tight end out of Iowa, Lawson Underwood. It'll be first and goal, Vikings at the Bengal 8. Don't forget, we have the Chargers and Jets coming up after this. Our Monday night game to wrap up the week. First and goal from the 8-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Carrington up the middle and touchdown, Minnesota. An 8-yard touchdown run by Max Carrington. And the Vikings go up by 3 touchdowns, 27-7. I did not see this one coming. I thought the Bengals would kill the Vikings, not the other way around. Randy Lloyd will come on for the extra point. It's up and good. Vikings lead it by 21. A 3-touchdown lead, 28-7 over the Bengals. 6 minutes left to play here in the third. We're at US Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 7, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Waldo. Misty's here. Waldo's liking what he sees. The Vikings have scored 28 unanswered points. Cincinnati got out to a 7-0 lead, but the Vikings have dominated ever since. There's the kickoff by Lloyd. Fielded by Cooper, a yard deep, brings it out over the 15, 20, 25. Steve Cooper out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Bengals will have it, 1st and 10. I'm stunned, Waldo. I did not see this one coming. First and 10, Cincinnati from their own 26. 5:57 left to play here in the third quarter. Bengals come out. Nolan under center. Nolan draws back, throws, dumps it off to Evans. And Evans out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 6. Francis Evans, the third-year tight end out of Ole Miss. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Woodson made the tackle. Alex Woodson. 2nd and 4 from the 32. 3 receivers to the far side. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws to the near side. Caught by Jackson. Turns upfield. Tyler Jackson out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be a Cincinnati first down. Tyler Jackson, the 4th-year receiver out of West Virginia. The Mountaineer. Waldo's liking what he sees. Evil Dead's been in kind of a slump. He's missed a few games recently. 1st and 10 from the 43. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Granger makes his way out to the 45, a 2-yard gain. Make it a 1-yard gain. It'd be 2nd and 9. On the tackle, number 90, Eric Mason. Under 5 minutes now left in the third. The Bengals, they really need to get a touchdown before we get to the fourth quarter. Nolan under center on 2nd and 9. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger picks up 2 yards to the 47. Ty Martin on the tackle, number 55. The 5th-year linebacker out of Tennessee. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. 4:25 left in the third. Big third down for the Bengals. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan looking. Throws. Caught by Curtis. And Isaac Curtis out to the 36-yard line. That's a 17-yard gain. The 6th-year receiver out of Washington. And that'll be a first down for the Bengals into Viking territory. Bengals down by 3 touchdowns, trying to make it a 2-touchdown lead. 4 minutes left in the third. Alex Woodson on the tackle again for the Vikings. 1st and 10. Bengals, Nolan under center.
All right, here we go. 3:19.
Nolan hands off to Eric Granger. And Granger, a nice move down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Three and a half minutes left. We're in the third quarter. Vikings up 28-7. Making the tackle, Jim Florence, the 6th-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. 2nd and 1 for the Bengals at the Viking 27. One of those unorthodox formations here. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Westbrook. And LeBron Westbrook to the 25, a gain of 2 yards. And that'll be a Bengal first down. The 4th-year back out of Ohio State, LeBron Westbrook. I wonder who he was named after. I have no clue. Ohio, LeBron. I wonder who he was named after. 1st and 10, Bengals at the Viking 25. Less than 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan under center.
Now let's go.
Nolan draws back. Dumps it off to Tyler. And Corey Tyler, the 3rd-year receiver out of Florida, down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 11. And that'll be another Bengal first down. On the tackle, Lawrence Burnside, the 2nd-year safety out of BYU. And that'll be another Bengal first down. Two and a half minutes left to play. We're in the third quarter. Vikings come out. Nolan under center on 1st and 10. Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose inside the 10, and Rose down to the 7-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3. Making the tackle, the linebacker Anthony Clemens. But the Bengals now have it deep, looking to score and cut into this lead. A gain of 7. 2 minutes left in the third. 2nd and 3 from the 7-yard line. Nolan under center. Nolan to Rose around the outside, but the Vikings are right there. A 2-yard loss. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. Montel Monroe led the charge, number 27, in his 7th year out of Florida State. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bengals at the 9-yard line. They got to get down to the 4 for a first down. Bengals come out. They'll probably go for it on 4th down. Nolan in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Nolan back. Nolan steps up, rolls out, throws to the end zone, is caught by Austin. Touchdown, Bengals. A 9-yard touchdown catch by Nick Austin, the 9th-year tight end out of Texas. And the Bengals have cut into the lead. It's now 28-13, Minnesota. I tell you what, he had Burnside draped all over him, Lawrence Burnside, and he still caught the pass. Luke Jones will come on for the extra point. snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Vikings now lead it 28-14. The Bengals really needed that touchdown before the end of the quarter. A minute 17 left in the third. Live from U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Week 7. Our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. The 4-1 Bengals, the 2-3 Vikings. We're in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We'll head to East Rutherford, New Jersey after this. MetLife Stadium for the Chargers and the Jets, the Monday night game. Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals. Now down by 14. So they got back in the game. And there's the kickoff by Jones. Fielded by Saxon at the goal line. Over the 20, 25. On the return, Antonio Saxon in his 4th year out of Army. Out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Vikings will take over. A minute 13 left here in the third quarter. Vikings up 28-14. Minnesota trying to get back in the NFC Central playoff race. If they win, they'll be 3-3, just one game behind the Bucs at 4-2. First and 10 Vikings. They come out in the I formation. Foster under center. Foster, play action, throws downfield. It's caught by Gerald Carnes, who gets out to the 42-yard line, a gain of 12, and a Minnesota first down. 1 minute, under a minute left. We're in the third quarter. Finally making the tackle, number 29. That's Henry Jackson, the rookie out of Texas, the defensive back. Wilson couldn't bring him down. 50 seconds left in the quarter. First and 10 Vikings at their own 42. Vikings come out in the offset I.
Here we go.
Foster drops back. Throws downfield. Caught by Carnes. No, incomplete. That was broken up by Kim Phillips. A nice defensive play by Phillips. That'll stop the clock with 37 seconds left in the third and bring up 2nd and 10. Got a major upset brewing here late in the third quarter. Second and 10 for the Vikings at their own 42. 3 receivers to the far side. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Throws outside. Wobbly pass. He's got a man. Rondé James down to the 27-yard line. A 31-yard reception to Rondé James, the rookie out of Arizona. And the Vikings have it at the Bengal 27-yard line. One-handed catch by James, the rookie, the Arizona Wildcat. As we're approaching the end of the third quarter, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. First and 10 from the Bengal 27. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington makes his way to the 22, a 5-yard gain. That's the end of the third quarter. Vikings up 28-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. We go to the fourth quarter in our Week 7 Sunday night game. The Bengals trailing the Vikings 28-14. The defending Super Bowl champions, for the most part, getting thumped by the 2-3 Vikings. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Minnesota at the Bengal 22 as we start quarter number 4. Foster under center.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Foster drops back. Foster in trouble, throws. Tried to dump it off to Carrington, but missed his target. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Waldo's here somewhere in U.S. Bank Stadium. Waldo's hiding. Misty's here. 3rd and 5 from the 22. 4 receiver set wide. Foster back. Foster throws. He had a receiver open and missed him. Rondé James was open. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings will kick a field goal. It'll put them up by 17. It'll make it a 3-possession game. Randy Lloyd will come on from 39 yards. Snap, kick is up. And the kick is off the upright. It's no good. Randy Lloyd misses the 39-yard attempt off the right upright. It remains a 28-14 lead for the Vikings. A big break for the Bengals. It stays a 2-score game. Misty has said goodnight at 8:04 Central. She'll get back up and have some ice cream, then go back to sleep. Then get back up, have some crackers, and then go back to sleep. 1st and 10, Bengals now from their own 29. New life for Cincinnati. It stays a 2-score game. The Bengals still have time, but they got to score quickly. They need 2 touchdowns just to tie it up. 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Looking. Throws. Caught by Jackson. Nope, incomplete. He did not hang on. Incomplete. Broken up by Stan King, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. 7:43 left to play. We're in the 4th quarter. Vikings up 28-14. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws to the near side. Caught by Curtis out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 17. And that'll be a Bengal 1st down. Plus he gets out of bounds to stop the clock with 7:38 left. First and 10. Bengals come out. 3 receivers to the far side. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger. And Eric Granger gets out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Cedric James making the tackle for Minnesota. We're coming up on 7 minutes left to play in regulation. The Bengals trying to make it a 1-score game. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun on 2nd down. Nolan drops back. Nolan throws. Caught by Jackson inside the 30. Jackson down to the 20-yard line. A 30-yard catch for Tyler Jackson. Of course, Misty says goodnight. Now she's back up. She's going to go get something to eat and come back in here. That's why she's laughing. 1st down. Bengals have it at the Viking 20-yard line. They've got time if they can score quickly here. I say take a shot at the end zone. Nolan comes out with 4 receivers set wide in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Nolan draws back. Nolan rolls out, throws, caught. Nope, Tyler can't hold on. As that was broken up by Dylan Douglas, the defensive back. Nice play by Douglas. Slaps that one away. It'll be 2nd and 10. .6:23 left to play in regulation. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at the Viking 20. Bengals down by 2 touchdowns. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Eric Granger up the middle, and Granger dragging Vikings with him down to the 12-yard line. An 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. He had Ty Martin on his back. Martin finally brought him down. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark. The Bengals can't dally too long here. They got to get the ball in. Third and 2 from the 12. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Throws. Caught by Austin. And Nick Austin down to the 4-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 1st and goal, Cincinnati. The Bengals are kind of taking too much time here. They got to get up there and get another playoff. They got to conserve time. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Jeremy Bell on the tackle for the Vikings. Chargers Jets coming up next. Our Monday night game. Looking forward to that one. The 6-0 Jets trying to get to 7-0. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan looking. Nolan rolls out. He's going to take off. Touchdown, Bengals. A 4-yard touchdown run by Michael Nolan as he heads to the jacuzzi. Someone needs to tell him the game's not over. And the Bengals have made it a 1-possession game. 28-20 now, with the extra point coming. Now it's up to the Cincinnati defense to get a stop and get the ball back. Still a lot of time, 5:18 left. Luke Jones for the extra point. Snap kick is up, and it's good. The Viking lead is now 28-21. 5:18 left. The Bengals scored first. They took a 7-0 lead. Then 28 unanswered Viking points, followed by 14 unanswered Bengal points. And that's where we are. Here at U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Week 7, our Sunday night game here at Jammin' Sports. It's been an entertaining ball game, that's for sure. And the Bengals are back in it. Luke Jones will kick off. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Carnes at the 2-yard line, over the 20, 25, and Gerald Carnes out to the 29. The 5th-year receiver out of UCLA. And now Jay Foster will come back out to lead the Viking offense. Can the Bengals get a stop? Or can the Vikings march down the field, eat up time, and get another score? Vikings up 28-21. Vikings come out. Foster draws back. Foster throws to the near side, incomplete. He was looking for John Reeds, the tight end, the rookie out of Michigan. He couldn't hold on. I think it hit him in the feet. That'll stop the clock. 5:09 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at their own 29. Bengals defense trying to force a 3 and out. Vikings in the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Carrington around the outside, and Max Carrington down the sideline out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 19 yards for Max Carrington. He goes over 100 on the day He's at 102. And that'll be a Viking first down, and they can eat up more clock. First and 10, Minnesota at their own 48. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster fakes the handoff. Foster throws deep, and it's picked off by Wilson, coming the other way for Cincinnati. Making the pick, Andrew Wilson, in his 8th year out of East Carolina. Oh my goodness. Momentum has definitely shifted in this one. And now the Bengals with a chance to tie this one up. That ball was underthrown, allowing Wilson to make the pick. Waldo's getting worried. And now let's see if the Bengal defense or the Bengal offense can capitalize. Michael Nolan comes back out to lead the offense. 4:31 left, plenty of time. The Bengals were down 28-7. They had given up 28 unanswered points, and now they're working their way back. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back, throws underneath, incomplete. Oh, it's deflected to Curtis on the deflection to the 45. A gain of 13 yards. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Isaac Curtis caught it on the rebound. And that's a first down for the Bengals at the Viking 45. Waldo says the Vikings have got this. He's got confidence. 4 receivers wide for the Bengals, coming up on the 4-minute mark. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws underneath, incomplete. He was trying to hit Eric Granger coming across. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. .357 left. Beat the Bengals, Waldo says. 2nd and 10 at the Viking 45. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan throws, dumps it off to Granger. And Granger picks up 2 yards to the 43. And that should bring up 3rd and 8. A 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3:40 and counting. Bengals down by 7. Trying to tie it up. 4 receivers set wide on 3rd down. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan draws back. Nolan looking. Throws deep. Caught by Austin. And Nick Austin down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Bengal first down. Now Cincinnati's in field goal range, but a field goal really does them no good here. They're in 4-down territory. Stan King, the linebacker, on the tackle, but it's a first down for Cincinnati. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark from the Viking 27. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan throws, caught by Curtis. Inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. Isaac Curtis, a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. They're definitely in field goal range now. 2:35 and counting. 2-minute warning coming up. Nolan under center. And somebody jumped. It looks like the Bengals jumped.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Oh, they're going to call it on Minnesota. Mark Spindler. So that's going to make it 5 yards closer. It'll be 1st and 10. And that'll be enough for a first down for the Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line with 2:26 left. So everybody huddles back up. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12. The Vikings had 21 unanswered. Actually, he had 28. The Bengals looking for 21. 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Nolan back. Throws and just throws it away. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Couldn't find a receiver open. .223 left. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at the Viking 12-yard line. Bengals trying to tie it up with a touchdown. Nolan under center. Nolan pump fakes, hands off to Rose. Marcus Rose, a draw play up the middle, down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning, I would assume. They will not get another playoff, I do not believe. We hit the 2-minute warning. Vikings up 28-21 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to U.S. Bank Stadium, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The final 2 minutes of regulation. The Vikings lead the Bengals 28-21. Our Week 7 Sunday night game going down to the wire. Jimmy Jam with Waldo. Misty's here. Gracie's here too. Thank you, Gracie. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go. 2nd and 2 from the 4.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
Nolan under center. Nolan draws back. Nolan rolls out in trouble. Nolan throws. End zone, incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. This is pretty much ball game for the Bengals right here. 4th and 2 from the 4. They can pick up a 1st down. They still have 3 timeouts. 4 receivers wide. Nolan in the shotgun on 4th and 2. Nolan back. Nolan throws, end zone, Mosley, touchdown, Bengals. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Kedrick Mosley. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this up. 20, soon to be 21 unanswered Bengal points. The Bengals scored 7, the Vikings scored 28, and then the Bengals scored 21. That's the way this game has gone. We're looking at overtime, I do believe. Unless the Vikings can pull something out here. Luke Jones will come on for the extra point. This is huge. Snap, kick is up. And the extra point is good. We're tied at 28 with 1:52 remaining. Still plenty of time for the Vikings. They have all 3 of their timeouts. 1:52 on the clock. All they need is a field goal. This has turned into quite a game. The Vikings were blowing out the Bengals 28-7. But the Bengals have come all the way back to tie it up. Can the Vikings hang on? Waldo says, go Vikings, go. All they need is a field goal. Chargers Jets up next. And now the kickoff by Jones. This will be fielded by Carnes at the 2-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. Gerald Carnes brings it out to the 33-yard line. The Vikings need about 35 yards for a decent field goal shot. Jay Foster will come back out to lead the offense. We're tied at 28 with 1:47 left. It's been one hell of a game. First and 10 Four receivers set wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Foster back. Throws underneath to Underwood. Lost in Underwood. Picks up 3 yards out to the 36. Vikings in the hurry up. 2nd and 7. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Throws. And it's incomplete. Nearly picked off by Trey Cook, the linebacker, knocking it down for the Bengals. That'll stop the clock with 1:32 left. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Vikings. All the Vikings need is a field goal. Third and 7. Big third down. 5 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Foster drops back. Throws across the middle to Carnes. Very close to the marker out to the 43. The Bengals take a timeout. It'll be 4th down. Carnes was just shy of the first down. They needed 7. He got about 6.5. Let's see if the Vikings go for it. Or if they'll punt. The smart thing really is to punt. Pin the Bengals deep. The Bengals took a timeout to conserve time. They're going to punt. Zach Young back to punt. Young gets the punt away. Flag is down. I think they roughed the kicker. Inside the 10, into the end zone, touchback. But I think the Bengals roughed the kicker. Or ran into the kicker, either or.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Yep.
Defense.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Ed Robinson came in. That's an automatic first down for the Vikings.
Automatic first down.
And it keeps the Vikings drive alive. 1st and 10. And the Vikings has 15 yards to the Bengal 42-yard line. Waldo likes that. And now the Bengals, all they need is about 10 to 12 more yards. And they're in field goal range. The Bengals make a gaffe on defense. They get penalized for roughing the kicker. 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Foster in the shotgun.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Foster hands off to Carrington. A draw play. Carrington all the way down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 14. The Bengals take a timeout. It would be a 45-yard field goal from here. The Vikings are in field goal range with 1:15 left. First and 10. They're going to make the Bengals use their timeouts. Plus the Vikings want to get closer. 45 is no gimme. 1:15 left on the clock. Just a dynamite game. Tied at 28, the Vikings trying to pull this one out. In the I formation, Foster under center. Foster hands off to Carrington, and Carrington gets stacked up. But he gains a yard down to the 27. The Bengals take their final timeout. It'll be 2nd and 9. It would be a 44-yard field goal from here. And now the Vikings can run the clock down at their leisure now. Bengals out of timeouts. One minute, 11 seconds left. We're tied at 28. Vikings come out in the I. On 2nd and 9, Foster to Carrington. And Carrington gets back to the line of scrimmage. Cedric Jordan, makes the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 9. Under a minute left. The Bengals are out of timeouts. The Vikings are going to let the clock run down as far as they can go. They'll try to get closer here on 3rd down. Foster in the shotgun.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Foster hands off to Carrington. And Carrington, well, he'll lose a yard back to the 28. It'll be 4th down. Jarrell Green on the tackle. And now the Vikings. This will be a 45-yard field goal attempt to win it. They'll run the clock down. "25 seconds. They're going to run it all the way down. Here we go. For the win. 45 yards for Randy Lloyd. It's up. And it's good. And the Vikings win it. Your final score, Minnesota 31, Cincinnati 28. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Chargers Jets up next. We'll see you then.